Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over. New Nintendo patents for potentially the Switch 2 have dropped. We also have some new TCG updates, and as well as that we have some new rumors regarding new Mega Evolutions for Pokemon Legends EA. There's a lot of things to break down and get into today, so if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, I wanted to quickly go over this because it could be bad news for the Mystery Dungeon series. So we have Kalos here tweeting out, this was quite a while ago, but I'm pretty sure it's still going on, but basically, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Saga on hold. Sony is in talks to buy Kadokawa Corporation, a shareholder in Spike Chunsoft, who is obviously the development studio for the Mystery Dungeon series. So if they do end up acquiring this corporation, they're probably not going to be making Mystery Dungeon games anymore because they're not going to be making a game for a competitor. Now, of course, a different company could obviously take the reins of the Mystery Dungeon series, but this company has done such a good job for Mystery Dungeon and for Pokemon. It'd be a bit of a shame if they basically stopped making them and they gave it to a different company. But just wanted to quickly do a bit of an update on that because it's kind of bad news. Hopefully it doesn't come to anything, but either way, keep you guys in the loop about all of that. Moving on, we do have some Nintendo stuff to go over as well. A new patent has dropped, which could potentially be something for the Switch or the Switch successor. Now, because the Switch successor is very, very close to becoming out, if this does come to light, then it's probably going to be for that, because I doubt they're going to make any new technology for the Nintendo Switch when the Nintendo Switch 2 is out. But either way, this was a post by Go Nintendo tweet saying Nintendo patent shows Switch connectivity with smartphones for a multitude of uses. So this was posted quite a while ago on the 27th of November, but it basically says Wii U 2.0. So this is the image of the patent that was basically dropped. So you have like your TV here, the Switch, and then obviously it connecting to multiple different smartphones and stuff like that. So it says, the wild world of Nintendo patents is the gift that keeps on giving. Patents from Nintendo pop up quite frequently, and you'd never know if you're getting a glimpse at what's next for Nintendo or a project that never releases to the public. Because obviously we've had quite a few patents that just have never released. It is what it is, but it's still fun to go over them because they potentially could get released. Like, we don't know until the actual thing gets revealed. But it says, well, it's time to hedge your bets once again, as yet another interesting patent has surfaced, and this one might bring back memories of the Nintendo Wii U. So Nintendo has filed a patent that basically connects what looks to be a Switch to multiple smartphones. So this would let the Switch connect with smartphones for a variety of uses, including virtual controllers, second screens, remote play, and more, which would be really cool, obviously. Like, I'm assuming this will be a thing for the Switch 2, and there's going to be certain games where you can kind of download an app on your phone, and then that allows you to kind of, I don't know, maybe it's like a big sort of kind of party game or something like that, and it just allows like loads of different people like to play that don't actually need a controller. They can just connect with their phone, which sounds like a really good idea. It says the patent involves the Switch showing a QR code that could be scanned by smartphones, which then connects them to whatever software is running on the Switch. So never mind, it wouldn't be an app or anything. It'd be a QR code that you scan, and then that will appear on your screen, and then you can do whatever that the game allows you to do. Once tethered, the options for what a smartphone can be used for in conjunction with the Switch software is near limitless, with the users restrained by nothing more than a developer's imagination. So this wouldn't be Nintendo's first foray into second screen gaming, as they certainly tried a spin on that idea with the Wii U. That didn't exactly pan out, but with this patent, it's clear Nintendo still sees a lot of opportunity left in second screen gaming. On top of that, it's much easier to get people to connect a smartphone and use it for gameplay than it was trying to explain the Wii U gamepad to newcomers. So will this patent see the light of day as an actual feature for the Switch or the Switch successor? Only time will tell, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. So I really hope it does come to tuition. I really hope it does get made. It sounds like a really cool idea because everybody has a smartphone nowadays. So if you've gone round to like your friend's house to do some gaming, and then there's a game on the Switch 2 that allows like loads of different people to play, they just have to connect with their smartphone, then it's just so much easier because you don't need controllers. Controllers are relatively expensive. So yeah, I really hope this is a thing. It sounds like a really good idea. Obviously the Wii U one didn't really pan out, but that's because we all know what happened with the Wii U. But I think smartphones are just a much smarter way of kind of tackling that tackling that idea. So fingers crossed we do get it. We'll have to wait and see. But let me know your thoughts on this. Would you like to see something, I guess, similar to this or something like that for the Nintendo Switch 2? Like I say, it's very unlikely they drop it for the Switch because the Switch is basically at the end of its life cycle now. With the Switch 2, though, this is definitely a feature that I could see being dropped for it. And it's another, like, step in the kind of in the right direction of what Nintendo always do. They're always just kind of breaking boundaries and stuff. And even though the Switch 2 is going to be very similar to the Switch, at least that's what we think, there's going to be features like this that still set it apart from everything else, because no one else really does stuff like this, and it's just always Nintendo's like big brains that are constantly changing the game, and this is getting like smartphones and everything involved into their consoles is just another step in, like I say, in the right direction for bigger and better things. So really hope it happens. We'll have to wait and see, but let me know your thoughts on it. Would you like to see something like this happen, and do you think it will happen as well? So that's the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff, or the Nintendo Switch stuff, whatever. Moving on, we do have some TCG updates as well. This is quite a big one, because this is a TCG set that I know a lot of people are going to be looking to try and pick something of. But it basically says, Journey Together, English Pokemon TCG set releasing in March, features return of owners Pokemon. So check out this article on PokeBeach for the details. So we have a bit more information about this this TCG set now, and again, it's the one that was, I think, revealed at Pokemon Worlds, and everyone saw Ends Reshiram, and everyone was like, I want that card. It says, Journey Together, English Pokemon TCG set, releasing in March, features return of owners Pokemon. So we have the Prismatic Evolutions in January, and then we also have, in March, this one now. And again, those are two sets that a lot of people are really going to be trying to get. So we can reveal March's SV9 set will be named Scarlet and Violet Journey Together. So this set will release on March the 28th. Pre-releases will take place from the 15th of March to the 23rd of March. As the name implies, Journey Together will be based on Japan's Battle Partners set. It will feature the return of owners Pokemon. The set will release in Japan on January the 24th, because obviously Japan always gets a set like a couple of months earlier. It says Battle Partners will feature Iono on its card sleeves and deck box. Releasing alongside the set will also be a Collection File N and Collection File Lily, presumably featuring N's Zoroark EX and Lily's Clefairy EX. It says our English set could also should also use the cards from the Marnie and Steven pre-constructed decks that will be releasing in Japan on the 21st of February. They are named Starter Set EX Steven's Beldum and Metagross EX, and Starter Set Marnie's Morpeko and Grimmsnarl EX. Pokemon previewed Lily's Clefairy EX, Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX, and Zoroark EX, and two prints of Ends Reshiram during the closing ceremonies of Worlds. Presumably they will all release in Journey Together. So yeah, these are the sort of cards that they did reveal at Worlds. So this is Lily's Clefairy, Marnie's Grimmsnarl. This is the card that, again, I think is going to be one of the chase cards of the set, because it's just such a nice card. And then also we have Ends Reshiram and Ends Zoroark there as well. Pokemon also teased Arvin's Mabosstiff, Misty Psyduck, and Ethan's Pichu. It's unclear if they will be in Journey Together or a future set. And then here's the upcoming Japanese TCG schedule. So we have December the 6th, which is Terrestrial Festival, which is obviously already out now. January the 24th with Battle Partners. February the 21st, 2 decks. March 14th, Heatwave Arena. April the 18th, Glory of Team Rocket. There's going to be nothing in May. And then in June, we have Black Bolt and White Flare. So you kind of come to the conclusion that the English set will sort of release 2 months after all these. So obviously, we know that Prismatic Evolutions is out in January. We know that Battle Partners is going to be out in March. Again, the Gloria Team Rocket's out in April for Japan, so that could be, I don't know, maybe June or something for the English set. And then the Black Bolt and White Flare, that's coming out in June, so that could be coming out, I don't know, maybe August or September time or something like that. But either way, big news for the English set, because obviously a lot of people wanted to know when this actual TCG set was going to drop. So good news there. Again, when we get more information about it, I'll update you and everything. But either way, that's the TCG stuff. That's the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. And then also that's the Mystery Dungeon stuff. Finishing things off with today's video, we do have another rumor to go over. This is another rumor posted on 4chan. It just says new Mega Evolutions for, I'm assuming, Legends ZA. They have a picture of Dragonite there, which again, I really hope gets a Mega Evolution. I think a lot of people want to see Mega Dragonite. And they seemingly have broken it down into different generations, and these are the Mega Evolutions we're going to get from that generation. So it says all Mega Evolutions in Legends ZA source is the Terra Leaker. So I mean, I assume the Terra Leaker does know all the Mega Evolutions because they've played through the game and they've completed it. So they probably have a good idea of everything that can Mega Evolve. But why that person would tell this, why the Terra Leaker would tell this random person it's beyond me. But either way, apparently these are some of the Mega Evolutions we're going to be seeing. Now, we could see these Mega Evolutions anyway, even if this is wrong, which again, it probably is. But anyway, it says Generation 1, we're going to get Arbok, we're going to get Parasect, and we're also going to get Dragonite as well. Mega Arbok definitely makes a lot of sense, just seemingly because I feel like it's one of those Pokemon that never really gets much, but it'd be so sick to see a Mega Evolution of it. We've obviously had like forms for Weezing and stuff like that, but Arbok and the Ekans line have always just been pushed to the side, so Mega Arbok would be really, really cool. Parasect is a bit of a weird one. I don't necessarily think we need Parasect. There's so many better Kanto Pokemon that could benefit from a Mega Evolution, like, I don't know, Golduck, Poliwrath, Arcanine. Parasect's just not a great Pokemon. It's 4 times weak to fire, it's 4 times weak to flying, it's terrible Pokemon. So hopefully we don't get it, but either way, Mega Parasect. And then as well as that, Mega Dragonite, which again, I think a lot of people really want to see, myself included. We know it's in the game because we saw the Dragonair from the teaser trailer, but we just don't know if Dragonite is going to get a Mega Evolution. But it's the only pseudo-legendary that wasn't made recently that didn't get anything. No forms, no Mega Evolutions, nothing, no Z-moves. Absolutely diddly squat for Dragonite, so it needs something. But anyway, they're the 3 Megas from Generation 1. In Generation 2, we're going to get Mega Ledian, which I would absolutely love to see as well. I think Ledian deserves something. It's just such a cool design, but it just falls flat because it's just not a very strong Pokemon. So it could definitely get like the Beedrill treatment, where Beedrill wasn't very good, but then Mega Beedrill is okay, because obviously it has a really good attack stat, stuff like that. So they could do something like that with Ledian. And then Mega Noctowl as well. So another regional bird getting a Mega Evolution, the last one being Pidgeot getting a Mega Evolution. So yeah, Noctowl, I could see it happening. Could easily see it becoming Flying Psychic type as well, which again is a typing that a lot of people just thought it was anyway. But that's Generation 1, Generation 2. Generation 3, we're getting Crawdaunt, Huntail, and Linoone. So Crawdaunt could be what Riddler-Ku was kind of referencing as that rogue Pokemon. I think I'd like to see Mega Crawdaunt as well. I think it'd be a cool Pokemon to see. But yeah, I think that potentially could be what Riddler-Ku was referencing. Huntail is also a weird one. I mean, we have had split evolution lines getting Mega Evolutions before. I mean, obviously God of War got it before Gallade did, because Gallade was in Auras and God of War was in X and Y, I do believe. So they got Mega Evolutions at different times. But I mean, Pokemon like Slowbro as well. Like, we have a Mega Slowbro, but we don't have a Mega Slowking. So Huntail getting one and Gorbis not getting one, it wouldn't be like crazy, because obviously we've had it in the past. And then also Mega Linoone as well, which, yeah, I mean, I think there's better Hoenn Pokemon like Flygon, for example, or something like that definitely deserve a Mega Evolution over Linoone. But either way, they're apparently the Gen 3 Mega Evolutions. In Gen 4, we have one, and that's Luxray, which again could easily be like Electric Dark or something like that. I think a lot of people would like to see a Mega Luxray. Generation 5, we have Simisage, Simisear, and Simipour. So the Elemental Monkeys finally coming back to the Switch and coming back with a bang as well, getting a Mega Evolution. I think this is highly unlikely because the Simmies are such a... they're so like low on the fans' kind of appreciation of them. I don't think they'd give them a Mega Evolution, especially with Generation 5. The only Mega Evolution we have is Ordino, which, you know, it wasn't great anyway, but I think then only the monkeys getting them as well. I mean, there's like Haxorus, you know, Pokemon like that definitely could have a better Mega Evolution than the Elemental Monkeys. I want them to be in the game, but I don't really want them to get Mega Evolutions. There's just so many better Generation 5 Pokemon that are capable of that. And then we move on to Generation 6, which, again, you'd expect to have the most Mega Evolutions in this game. So we have Greninja, Delphox, Chestnut, which, again, it kind of explains itself why they would get Mega Evolutions. Florges getting a Mega Evolution would make it super, super bulky. I could see it, but yeah, it'd be difficult to take down. I could see it getting a type change as well, like Fairy, something else as well, maybe. Or just pure Fairy. And then we have Go-Go as well. I'd really like to see Mega Go-Go, especially if it was like a rideable Pokemon in this game. That'd be really, really cool to see. Then we have Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde. Again, we're pretty sure we're going to get a Zygarde Mega Evolution. You know, that was not... I mean, it was in the Terra League. We just don't know if they're going to scrap it. And then Xerneas and Yveltal, I could also see getting some sort of Mega Evolution or form or something like that. And then in Generation 7, we have Zarude. So there's no Zeraora there, which again was also in the Terra League to be getting a Mega Evolution, which again could have been scrapped as well. Again, this is apparently from the Terra Leaker, so maybe Mega Zeraora is an event or something that gets put into the game later on, but I highly doubt it. Zarude is... I mean, it could also be the rogue Pokemon that Riddliku was talking about, but we know that Zeraora and Zygarde were at least in talks to get a Mega Evolution, so you'd expect to see them on this list. So that's apparently all the Mega Evolutions. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 new Mega Evolutions, which wouldn't be too bad. Quite like that. I don't really like this roster of Mega Evolutions. Pokemon like Noon and Parasect stuff getting one. Not a fan of that, but is what it is. But yeah, 21 new Megas wouldn't be too bad. And then it says also new forms too, but I only know Mega Evolutions. No idea when they will be revealed, which is obviously very convenient. So yeah, I mean, I'm calling this as fake. It doesn't look like a very good rumor at all. It's just a bunch of Mega Evolutions that potentially could happen. So that's that. But let me know your thoughts on those. Would you like this roster of Mega Evolutions, or do you want a completely different one? And then let me know your thoughts on everything else that we covered in today's video as well. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.